start, I'll make you understand what is time zones and why time zones are required for communication. See, time zones, regions on earth that use the same local time or standard time, that is called as time zones. See, we are using 12 o'clock as afternoon and 6 p.m. as evening. So it is our local time, it is our standard time. As compared to India, the other you can also see US, England, then Britain. All these countries are also using their own local time or standard time. So regions on earth that use the same local time or standard time, it is called as what? Time zones. Now, before we start the history of the standardization of time zones, I'll make you aware of why do we have time zones. See, before the advent of railways and communication network, as we all know that many of the countries in the world were under the rule of England. England were ruling many countries, and because of the invention of revolution in industrialization, okay, when there was a revolution in the industries, England started to produce many goods, many products, and to sell those products, it became necessary for England to communicate with each and every country. So they invented railroads, railway system. So when transport and communication expanded during the 19th century, it created a need for a unified timekeeping system. And so time zones were introduced. Before that, people were using sun, solar time to communicate with each other. So even after the chronometer, many towns and cities set clocks based on sunsets and sunrise. Dawn and dusk occur at different times, but time differences between distant locations were barely noticeable before the 19th century because of long travel times and also the lack of long distance communication. Here, also the use of local solar time became increasingly awkward because of the inventions of railways and telecommunications. As there was improvement of railways and telecommunications, the use of local solar time become increasingly awkward. People find it very difficult to coordinate with each other seeing the solar time, because as we all know that earth rotates around itself in one day, like it takes 24 hours. So if in India it is noon, it may be evening in other parts of the country, so it became difficult for England to move their products from one place to another place using solar time. Now, what were the challenges people faced before the invention of time zones, before the standardization of time zones? See, American railroads, as we all know, people were communicating, people were moving their products from one place to another place through railways only, because railways were the fastest means used in the medieval time. So American railroads maintained many different time zones during the late 1800s. Each train station masters, or you can say each train sets its own clock, making it difficult to coordinate train schedules and confusing passengers to calculate time. So time calculation become a very serious problem for people traveling by train. Now, each and every time we cannot keep on calculating if it is 12 o'clock here, so what will be the time in the other place. People were facing so many problems while traveling. So every city in the United States used a different time standard. So there were more than 300 local sun times to choose from. Railroad managers tried to address the problem by establishing 100 railroad time zones. But this was only a partial solution to the problem. It did give any right solution to save their time and to deliver their products on time. Now, many operators of the new railroad lines needed a new time plan that would offer a uniform train schedule for departures and arrivals, right? We all need a proper time to reach at one place to another place, to reach from one place to another place. If we don't have any particular time as standard time, we won't be able to reach to the particular destination. So here A uniform train schedule for departures and arrivals was set. So, four standard time zones for the continental US were introduced on 18th November 1883. So, after many discussions, there were many discussions held between the higher authorities regarding setting a standard time zones. So, one prime meridian, they chose one prime meridian for setting a standard time. But before that, Britain, which already adopted its own standard time system for England, Scotland, and Wales, helped gather international consensus for global time zones in 1884. Now, various meridians. Meridians means those who are navigating by sea routes. Okay, so various meridians were using longitudinal references for traveling via ships. So various meridians were used for longitudinal references among different countries before the late 1800s. And the Greenwich meridian was the most popular of this. Why Greenwich meridian was the most popular among these? Because Greenwich was at the center of the globe. It was coming at the center of the globe. It is in the middle of the globe. So, the Greenwich Observatory's reputation for the reliability and accuracy in publications of its navigational data was also one factor that contributed to the Greenwich Meridian's popularity. It was too much popular during that time. Greenwich was too much popular for its navigation. And the data which Greenwich Observatory were providing, it was totally accurate and reliable. So that is why most of the countries that were near the Greenwich accepted that Greenwich should be the meridian, should be the prime meridian, and so Greenwich was considered to be the prime meridian. Moreover, the shipping industry would benefit from having just one prime meridian. Many people informally, during that time, many people informally recognized the Greenwich meridian as the prime meridian before the International Meridian Conference in 1884. So after 1884, there were many conferences held for choosing one prime meridian instead of having different prime meridians, or to set up a local time zones. Now let's go through the history of the standardization of time zones. Hope you all have understood so far, like why we have chosen Greenwich as a prime meridian. Now let's see how many conferences were held and what were the history of the standardization process of time zones. Now in 1878, after 1884, let's come back to it. Let's come to 1878 when many conferences were held before it. So Canadian Sir Stanford Fleming, he was a key player in setting a standardized standardized time zones for many countries. So Canadian Sir Stanford Fleming proposed a system of worldwide time zones that we use today. He recommended that the world be divided into 24 time zones, each spaced 15 degrees of longitude apart. Why? Because our Earth rotates around itself in 24 hours. That is why he chose 24 time zones. Each spaced 15 degrees of longitude apart, means each longitude would have a difference of 15 degrees. Since the Earth rotates once every 24 hours and there are 360 degrees of longitude, each hour the Earth rotates 1/24th of a circle, or you can say 15 degrees of longitude. Sir Fleming's time zones were heralded as a brilliant solution to a chaotic problem worldwide. Now, United States railroads companies began utilizing Fleming's standard time zones. Why people were using Fleming's standard time zones? Because there was some logic of using this time zone. As he divided, as he calculated the time, as our Earth rotates around itself in 24 hours, that means one day. So Earth is completing 360 degree. So he calculated so many things. He put a proper logic. He uses a proper logic in calculating all these things and provided a accurate and reliable data. So people started following his time zone. So United States railroads companies began utilizing Fleming's Standard Time Zones on 18 November 1883. In 1884, an international prime meridian conference was held in Washington, D.C. to standardize time and select the prime meridian. The conference selected the longitude of Greenwich, England, as 0 degrees longitude and established the 24 time zones based on the prime meridian. Based on the prime meridian means prime meridian would be 0 degree. And from there, we will set our time. Although the time zones had been established, not all countries switched immediately. As I told you yesterday also, there were lack of uniformity. People were not agreeing to the given data. They want to use their own local times only. There were no unanimity among these countries. Though most US states began to adhere to the Pacific Mountain Central Eastern time zones by 1895, Congress didn't make the use of these time zones mandatory until the Standard Time Act of 1918. Now, how different regions of the world use time zones. Time zones were set keeping in mind the location and extent of the country. Now, today, many countries operate on variations of the time zones proposed by Sir Fleming. All of China, as we all know that China is bigger in area as compared to other countries. And the population of China is also very large as compared to other countries. All of China, which should span 5 time zones, uses a single time zone 8 hours ahead of coordinated universal time. Means from GMT. From GMT, China is 8 hours ahead, known by the abbreviation UTC, based on the time zone running through Greenwich at 0 degrees longitude. Next is Australia. Australia has 3 time zones. Australia is using 3 time zones. Its central time zone is a half hour ahead of its designated time zone. Several countries in the Middle East and South Asia also utilize half hour time zones. Since time zones are based on segments of longitude, and lines of longitude narrow at the poles, scientists working at the north and south poles simply use UTC time. UTC time means Greenwich Meridian time. Otherwise, Antarctica would be divided into 24 very thin time zones. The time zones for the United States is standardized by Congress because Congress were ruling that time. Although the lines were drawn to avoid populated areas, sometimes they have been moved to avoid complications. There are 9 time zones in the US and its territories. They include, now which part of USA include these time zones? These are Eastern, Central, Mountain, Pacific, Alaska, Hawaii, Aleutian, Samoa, Wake Island, and Guam. All these part of USA are using this 9 time zones. Now this, see, this is our Earth. This is a globe. Now let us understand the time zones using this globe. Now you can see here the horizontal line, the line which is parallel to each other. This horizontal line is called latitude, and this vertical line is called longitude. Now each longitude has a distance of 15 degrees. How much? 15 degrees. How much distance it has? It has a distance of 15 degrees. Now let's understand the concept of Indian Standard Time through Greenwich Mean Time. See, this is our globe, and the line which is passing from the middle of the globe, the line which is passing from the of the globe, this line. the line which is passing from the middle of the globe is called as Greenwich Meridian Time, and it is 0 degree. From there, this line, this line, and this line, this longitudinal lines have a distance of 15 degrees. Now UTC, Coordinated Universal Time. As we all know, a different version is coming. So UTC is a replaced version of GMT. UTC replaced GMT in 1972 as a time standard. And next is time zones. As I've already explained you the concept, what is time zones? Regions on the earth that use the same local time or standard times are called as time zones. The Royal Observatory Greenwich is home of the prime meridian of the world, longitude 0 degree. It is located to southeast of London. Now let us understand the time zones of India through this map. See, this is our globe. Okay. The line which is passing from the middle, this is Greenwich Meridian. This is called Greenwich Meridian, 0 degree. And from this 0 degree, the eastern part of the world, the part which is coming to the eastern side, this one, this part is using time ahead of Greenwich. That means +1. From 0 degree, take one longitude, 15 degrees. It is using +1 time. Then again 15 degrees, 15 plus 15, it is 30 degree. It is using +2 time. Then 15, then again 30 plus 15, it is, again it is 45 degree. Means to the eastern part of the world, from Greenwich, time gets increasing. And to the western part, time gets decreasing. -1, -2, -3. See, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. So just keep in mind, the countries which lies to the western part of Greenwich are using -3 concept, and the countries which are coming to the eastern part of the world is using +1 concept. Now let's see India, the history of India, how time is calculated in India. Geographic zero lines runs through Greenwich, as I've already told you. London, it identifies GMT, now known as Universal Coordinated Time, abbreviated as UTC. Indian Standard Time, which is maintained by CSIR. CSIR, the full form of CSIR is Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, National Physical Laboratory, is based on a line of longitude that runs through Mirzapur in UP. At 82.33 degree east, the line is 82.5 degree east of Greenwich. From Greenwich, the time which is set by India as standard time, it is around 82.5 degrees east of Greenwich, or you can say 5.5 hours ahead of UTC. I'll tell you how to calculate this time. 82.5 degrees, how it is 5.5 hours ahead. I'll show you the calculation. I'll tell you the calculations also. While India follows one IST, many countries such as USA, Russia, etc. follows several time zones across its breadth. Why India is following only one time zone? There is a logical reason behind why India is following one time zones. I'll show you that also. I'll explain you that also. But before that, let us see how many time zones India were using before these proposals. New proposals. Recently, scientists at CSIR NPL retreated the necessity of adopting two time zones. Means Council of Scientific and Industrial Research said that India should adopt two time zones with the new 1 hour ahead of the existing time zone. Means the western part of India should use 5.5 hours ahead of Greenwich time zone and the eastern part of India should use 6.30, means 6.5 hours ahead of Greenwich time zones, means it should use two time zones. Two time zones would be demarcated from each other at the chicken neck. Chicken neck means this part. I'll show you, wait. This part. This part would use 6.5 hours ahead of time zones from GMT, and again this part would use 5.5 hours time ahead of GMT. Now location of new line. Research paper proposes to call the two time zones IST1 UTC, that is 5.5 hours ahead, and IST2 UTC, that is 6.5 hours ahead, separated by difference of 1 hour. Means the difference between the two time set would be 1 hour. Proposed line of demarcation is at 89.52 degree east, 89 degree 52 minutes east, the narrow border between Assam and West Bengal. States west of the line would continue to follow IST to be called IST1. States west of the line means this part. This part would use IST1, that is 5 hours ahead of GMT, and the areas which are coming to the chicken neck part, means this part, eastern part, would use IST2. States east of the line, that is Assam, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh and Manipur, will use which standard time? Will use 6.5 hours ahead of GMT standard time. Now, these two time zones was set for India, but why India had chosen to use only one standard time? What were the reasons behind that? See, the concerns through which or by which India had chosen only one time zone were impracticability and inconvenience, means risk of railway collisions, accidents, given the need to reset times at every crossing from one time zone into another. Chaotic situation due to a huge population, especially at the border between the two zones. Undesirable political consequences. Region already has long history of self-determination movements. Means people were finding very difficult, as railways have to cross one state and then after other states. It becomes very difficult for the rail masters to coordinate with each other because of two time zones. That is why, to avoid this impracticability and inconvenience, CSIR had chosen only one Indian standard time to avoid this inconvenience. Now let's see Indian standard time. IST is 5.5 hours ahead of GMT, Coordinated Universal Time. IST is based on longitude 82.5 degree, which passes through Mirzapur. See, now you will be confused why there would be a confusion in your mind that why only Allahabad has been chosen as the Indian Standard Time, why not Assam, Bengal, West Bengal? See, why we have chosen Greenwich Meridian Time as the prime meridian time? Because Greenwich is falling at the center of the globe. If you'll see, it is falling at the center, means it is coming on the middle of the globe. Like that, Allahabad, if you'll see the map here, Allahabad, or you can say Mirzapur, is also coming to the center of the earth. Coming to the center of the map. That is why Mirzapur is chosen as the IST or Indian Standard Time. Bombay time and Calcutta time 1906. Before 1906, India is using two standard time zones, and after 1906, India started using single time zones. Now you will be confused, if 5 hours, how it is 5.5 hours ahead of GMT. If India is crossing through 82.5 degree longitude So how it is 5 and 5 hours? 5.5 hours ahead of GMT. See, it's a simple calculation. See the calculation. I'm going to show you. If you have notebooks, students. Hello? Hello?
You can say now what questions you can read, and then I will
Yes,
start.
ma'am. See, I'm just telling them the calculation orally, and then I'll show them the questions. Students, are you able to hear me? If yes, then please coordinate with me. See, our India is using 82.5 degree longitude. That means India is 5.5 hours ahead of GMT, or you can say UTC. How it is 5.5 hours if it is crossing 82.5 degrees longitude? See, you can easily calculate from GMT. From GMT, each longitude has a difference of 15 degrees, right? Each longitude has a difference of 15 degrees. Divide 82, means easily divide 80 degrees with 15 degrees. If you will divide 18 from 15, you will get to know how much time to Allahabad. See, if you will divide 15 by 80 by 15, it is how much? It is 5. That means 5 are 75. That means 5 hours you are getting here 5 hours. Now minus 75 by 82. If you minus 75 by 82, how much it remains? It remains 7 minutes. 7 minutes, that means 7.5 minutes. If it is taking 24 hours to rotate 60 degrees, that means it is getting 15. That means it is taking 1 hour to rotate 15 degrees. If Earth is taking 1 hour to rotate 15 degrees, it means it is taking 4 minutes to rotate 1 degree. Here you are getting the difference of 1 degree. Means Earth is taking 1 minute to rotate, 4 minutes to rotate 1 degree. If Earth is taking 4 minutes to rotate 1 degree, that means how much time it would take to rotate 7.5 degrees? Easily, simply you multiply 7 by 4. If you multiply 7 by 4, you will get 28, right? Means Earth is taking 28 minutes to rotate 7 degrees, right? It is taking 28 minutes to rotate 7 degrees and 5 hours to rotate 7 degrees, right? Earth is taking 5 hours to rotate 75 degrees and 28 minutes to rotate 7 degree. Now remain 5 minutes. 7.5. If 1 degree is equal to 4, that means 2 degree is equal to how much time? 2 degree will be equal to
8 minutes.
Okay.
Students, if you have notebook, please write it down how to calculate 5 and 5 hours from GMT. If India is crossing, if the longitude is crossing from 82.5 degrees. Students, are you able to hear me? Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Sushma ma'am.
Yes,
Hello.
please tell students to coordinate with me. Hello?
But we cannot see anything in this screen. How can we communicate? You could ask the first question, you display the question, then you ask, and then students will give the answer, no?
Ma'am, I've shared the screen.
But your desktop screen.
Ma'am, I've shared the screen.
Now you are share the screen. Okay.
Ma'am, now?
Now we see that your calculation time, your figure of longitude,
Oh.
and some question that that is display.
Okay, okay.
Now you are
so
given the
means
question and the
see here.
solution.
Okay.
Hello.
Can also answer the question. Yes, ma'am.
And now you are
Hello.
displaying the solution. Hello.
Solution. Yeah, ma'am. I have displayed. Is visible now?
Hello,
Hello.
Harshada ma'am, please coordinate. Hello, Harshada ma'am. Hello.
हाँ
Sushma
मैम.
Hello.
हाँ. Yes मैम.
कोऑर्डिनेट कर लीजिए शीट.
Okay.
हाँ, हेलो सुषमा मैम.
Hello.
सुषमा मैम.
नेटवर्कचा इश्यू आहे. Hello.
हाँ, हेलो. हाँ, सुषमा.
Hello.
हेलो, हाँ, सुषमा मैम.
हाँ. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Your screen is not displayed.
I'm showing, ma'am. Actually, network issue, ma'am.
Hello.
हाँ,
It
हेलो
is possible
हर्षदा.
that the students to write, ma'am. I'm telling the degrees, and from that 0 degrees, the eastern part of the world is using plus time ahead of GMT, and the countries which are coming to the western part of GMT is using minus time zones. Means it is behind GMT. Countries which is coming to the eastern, it is ahead GMT and yes, bolo.
मिस अगर हमें वेस्टर्न टू ईस्टर्न जाना है, अगर फ्लाइट से जा रहे हो तो हम लोग को फिर मालूम कैसे पड़ेगा कि वहाँ पर क्या टाइम हो रहा है? हमें सर्च करना पड़ेगा क्या वो स्टैंडर्ड टाइम?
हाँ, सर्च नहीं करना पड़ेगा, मैं आपको बताती हूँ उसका कैलकुलेशन. मैं आपको बताती हूँ. अभी एक कैलकुलेशन जो मैं आपको दिखा रही हूँ ना, मेरा स्क्रीन विजिबल है क्या? इज माई स्क्रीन विजिबल टू यू ऑल?
यस मिस.
हाँ. नाउ सी अ सिंपल कैलकुलेशन इज गिवन हियर. एकदम क्या तुमको ध्यान में 0 से अहेड है, मींस द कंट्रीज विच इज टू द ईस्टर्न पार्ट वो किस पे चलती है, और जो कंट्रीज वेस्टर्न में द कंट्री वेस्टर्न पार्ट वो किस पे चलती है? माइनस में चलती है. तो टाइम वहां से माइनस कैलकुलेट करना है. ये जो बोल रहे इस तरह आ रही है तो उसका मैं कल तुमको बताऊंगी नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में. कल इस लेक्चर में टू अंडरस्टैंड कि लोकल टाइम कैसे कैलकुलेट करनी है. ठीक. नाउ सी हियर इफ इट्स 12 noon at
मैम योर वॉइस इज नॉट कमिंग.
Hello. सुषमा मैम. Hello.
o'clock एट ग्रीनविच के पास कितना बज रहा है? 12 बज रहे हैं. ठीक है. इफ इट इज 12 noon एट ग्रीनविच पे कितने बजे? जो 0 डिग्री मेरिडियन हमने कंसिडर किया था वहां पे कितने बज रहे हैं? 12 बज रहे हैं. बराबर. कैलकुलेट द लोकल टाइम एट द प्लेसेस. हमको अभी क्या कैलकुलेट करना है? वी हैव टू कैलकुलेट द लोकल टाइम. लोकल टाइम एट द प्लेसेस लोकेटेड ऑन द फॉलोइंग लॉन्जिट्यूड्स. अभी लॉन्जिट्यूड्स क्या हमने कंसिडर किया? 30 डिग्री वेस्ट. 30 डिग्री वेस्ट अगर हम बोल रहे हैं, इफ यू आर कंसिडरिंग 30 डिग्री वेस्ट, इट मींस वेस्टर्न पार्ट आ रहा है, तो हमको क्या करना है? माइनस वाला टाइम यूज करना है. ठीक है. एंड 65 डिग्री ईस्ट, अगर हम 65 डिग्री ईस्ट कंसिडर कर रहे हैं, दैट मींस हमें प्लस वाला टाइम यूज करना है अहेड ऑफ जीएमटी. सो हियर ग्रीनविच पे कितना बज रहा है? आर यू ऑल एबल टू हियर माय वॉइस?
Yes, सुषमा मैम.
Okay. See, if it is 12 o'clock at Greenwich, means 0 degree meridian पे अगर 12 बज रहे हैं, so we have to calculate the time to the west in the western part and eastern part. Western part में कितना है? 30 डिग्री वेस्ट है. राइट. हमको वहां का कैलकुलेट करना है लोकल टाइम. 30 डिग्री हमको टाइम नहीं पता 30 डिग्री में कितना टाइम होता होगा. बराबर. अभी हमको क्या करना है? हमें तो ये पता है कि ईच लॉन्जिट्यूड जो है, एक एक लाइन जो गई है लॉन्जिट्यूड की, each longitude has a difference of 15 degrees, right? Each longitude has a difference of 15 degrees, means Earth is taking around 1 hour to rotate 15 degrees. If Earth is taking 1 hour to rotate 15 degrees, then how much time Earth will take to rotate 30 degrees? 30 degrees रोटेट करने के लिए अर्थ को कितना टाइम चाहिए? इट विल टेक, सिंपली मल्टीप्लाई 15 into 2. 15 को अगर तुम 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करोगे, इफ यू विल मल्टीप्लाई 15 by 2, you will get 30 degree, right? Means Earth is taking how much time? Earth is taking 2 hours to rotate 30 degree. Now it is to the western part of GMT. So 30 degree GMT से वेस्टर्न पार्ट में है, बराबर? तो GMT में कितने बज रहे? 12 बज रहे हैं. अभी 30 डिग्री पे अर्थ कितने टाइम में रोटेट करेगा? 2 आवर्स में रोटेट करेगा. तो सिंपली 12 में से 2 माइनस कर दो. इफ यू विल माइनस 2 फ्रॉम 12, यू विल गेट हाउ मच? यू विल गेट 10. अब ये माइनस में चल रहा है तो PM तो नहीं होगा ना, 10 PM. ये माइनस में चल रहा है तो हमको इसको किस में कंसिडर करेंगे? AM में कंसिडर करेंगे, राइट? सो 30 डिग्री वेस्ट वुड बी व्हाट? वुड बी 10 AM. क्यों 10 AM? क्योंकि 30 डिग्री रोटेट करने के लिए अर्थ को कितना टाइम लगता है? 2 घंटे लगते हैं. सो आई हैव सिंपली minus 2 hours from 12. If I have minus 2 hours from 12, it will be 10. So to the 30 degree west, it would be 10 AM. Simply वैसे तुम 65 डिग्री का भी कैलकुलेट करो. डिग्री पार्ट, बराबर? Earth is taking 2 hours to rotate 30 degrees. Then how much time Earth will take to rotate 65 degrees? सीधा सीधा डिवाइड कर दो ना. 15 into 4 करो. 15 4 जा कितना होता है? 60 होता है. 15 into 4 is how much? 15 into 4 is 60. That means अगर तुम 60 को 15 से डिवाइड करोगे तो कितना आता है तुमको? 4 आवर्स आता है. अब बचता कितना है? 5 डिग्रीज और बचती है, बराबर? अगर अर्थ को, if Earth is taking 4 hours to rotate 60 degrees, then how much time it will take to rotate 5 degrees? सिंपल देखो, 5 डिग्रीज रोटेट करने के लिए कितना टाइम लगेगा अर्थ को? अगर 1 डिग्री का 4 मिनट लग रहा है, if Earth is taking 4 minutes to complete 1 degree, then how much time Earth will take to complete 5 degrees? Multiply by 5. 4 को 5 से multiply करो, कितना होता है? 4 5 जा 20. Why have multiplied 4 by 5? Because Earth is taking 4 minutes to rotate 1 degree and 1 hour to rotate 15 degrees. बराबर? And 24 hours to rotate 360 degree. Simply सर हर एक चीजें multiply करते जाओ. 15 degree means it's 1 hour to complete 15 degree. If you will divide 15 degrees by 60, एक घंटे में कितना minutes होता है? तो you will understand it. Earth takes around 4 minutes to rotate 1 degree. तो ऐसे तुम हर एक डिग्री का कैलकुलेशन कर सकते हो, बराबर? So Earth is taking around 4 hours 20 minutes to rotate 65 degree, right? So to the eastern part, the countries which are coming to the coming on the longitude, that means 65 degrees पे जो countries आ रही है, वहां पे जो local time होगा, if we'll calculate from GMT में अगर 12 बज रहे हैं तो 65 डिग्रीज पे जो कंट्रीज आ रही होंगी वहां पे क्या टाइमिंग होगा? 4 hours 20 minutes हो रहे होंगे. कितने हो रहे होंगे टाइम? 4 hours 20 minutes. Have you all understood this simple calculation? Or any doubt? Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Have you all understood this calculation?
Hello.
Hello? Hello?
Rupesh
Hello?
Singh.
Hello?
Hello.
Ma'am, any student have doubt?
Rupesh Singh, Varshanagar, MPS. Hand raise. सचिन फ्रॉम नेहरू नगर, कुछ डाउट है आपको? हॅलो.
हर्षला
हा.
त्यांना अनम्यूट करायला लागेल. तो क्वेश्चन विचारते त्यांना.
अच्छा ठीक आहे.
स्वतःला अनम्यूट. ज्याला क्वेश्चन विचारते त्याला अनम्यूट कर.
अच्छा.
हा बोल.
मैम
हाँ बोलो.
हा हॅलो बोल.
मैम जो आपने 65 डिग्री पे लिखा है वो 4 आवर्स 5 मिनट, क्या वो 5 मिनट के जगह 20 मिनट्स आएगा ना?
Hello. So finish the answering the question or asking the question. Please mute yourself. Okay. Then who is that school name? School who has rename as a school. Who is that?
टीचर
सुषमा मैम.